Hi everyone, it's Jennifer here from My Purpley Life, and today I am doing my decoration for week 25. Today I'm going to be doing a different angle here. I'm not sure if you guys can notice, but from my angle, it's upside down. So I'm trying to film it so that when I stamp, it doesn't look like my head is in the way when I stamp. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. I'm gonna turn it around and face it towards me when I stamp, so that way I can see it, but then I'll turn it around again so you guys can see how it will look like the right way. So this week I am going with this theme. I chose these washi tapes because I got these two new ones was it last week or a couple weeks ago from findingnana.com. And she has an Instagram page and she has her shop on her webpage, so I'll post the link down below that way. And so I just love these colors, the blue and the pink together. And so I will be doing that, and I found this pattern tape as well to go with that, with those colors. So let's go ahead and start. Here are some of the things that I will be using as well. So I will show you guys those items in just a bit. So let's start with the washi tape. I'm going to just use these two first. Let's go ahead and put the blue on the top and the blue on the top and the pink on the bottom. So let's go ahead and remove my pages from my Filofax organizer. And you guys can incorporate this with whatever planner that you like. It doesn't have to be a Filofax. That's just what I use. And again, I'm using the cotton cream Filofax pages in personal size. So I'm going to go ahead and get the tape ready. And let's start here on the top. I'm going to go ahead and block off the entire top because it's been a couple weeks now that it's been June. And I know it's June, so I'm just going to go ahead and block it off. What you can do as well is if you do want to see the month, you can use your label maker or find a sticker or a washi tape that has the month and then put it on there. You can write it in with a marker as well. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. On this side, I am going to just leave a space for the month and the day here because I don't want to block the day here. Top right here on this box is just a note box, and I like to write quotes and events or things. I do some journaling sometimes here, but that's just a blank space for you to do any kind of notes that you want there. So the date for me here isn't important as it is on this side. I'm gonna go ahead and tape off the bottom. And the thing with these patterns, you want to know which side you're going to be putting, if you want it that way, if you're going to want it that way. I'm going to do it this way. So keep that in mind when you're taping as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip this around so that I can see where I'm taping. And then just trim off the edges. I'll do that again for the other side. Don't be afraid to move the paper where you need to, so that way you can make it easier for yourself. Don't make it hard and you're battling with yourself trying to do this, because again, this should be enjoyable and not frustrating. So if I have to maneuver my paper different ways, then that's what I have to do. So that's that there. Let's go ahead and take this tape here, and I'm just gonna put this up here just as like a little accent. Like so. And then I'm gonna go ahead and find some solid tape, because I like to use patterns. See, I've used a lot of patterns and it kind of looks busy already. So what I'm gonna do to tie it all together is put in some of that those solid colors. So I have some pink tape here, and when I'm looking at my tape to see if they match, I just put them together to see if those go together. I think that color goes, so I'll use that. And then my blue tape, I've been using this color a lot lately. It's just that blue is so reminds me of like the ocean and summer. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with these two pink tape. This pink and this blue color. So I'm going to just put my pink over here on top of my Saturday to break up my weekdays and my weekends. And then I'm going to take my blue tape and put it in the middle as well. And let's chop off the other side. And that's it for the washi tape. So now I'm going to stamp. I love using my Muji stamp. And that's what that looks like again. And the ink I'm going to go with for this week is Rosebud. And this is the Memento Dewdrop. The thing with the Memento Dewdrops is that they do bleed a little bit. Let me show you guys a sample. I've done a sample already on some plain cotton cream paper. And then here's the bleed through. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but you can see it. But it's not bad enough that it's distracting me so much, because on the next week, as you can see here, you can see the previous week that I've already stamped, but you can barely see that it's there because I'm just going to stamp over it anyway. So that's not going to bother me. So let's go ahead and just stamp that. I do have a bigger one, so I am going to be using my bigger block. So if you don't want to invest in a bigger ink, they also have the smaller inks as well. So let's just go ahead. I'm going to turn this around for you guys so that I can see what I'm doing. And I'll stamp the first one, and then I'm going to speed it up and go ahead and finish off the rest of the pages. Make sure you just press it down, keep that pressure down for a few seconds, and then release. So that's how that looks there. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of the pages. So that's that there. You can see here, I'm just going to go ahead and take a baby wipe now. I just have some regular baby wipes and I'm just going to wipe this stamp off. So what I'm going to do now is, you can see I've already written some notes here, so I'm just going to rewrite those, and I can use I love using my post-it flags for that. I love using these flags as well as if I write something here for my to-dos and I want a side note, I can use my arrows and then write something on the side, and that's pointing to what I'm talking about here. Another option as well is I can write them on these post-it flags. These are just regular post-it flags, and then place them there as well. Might not be using the pink, it's a little too bright for me, for my taste. So I might not be using that. I also have these little post-it notepads, and I will be using maybe this one on a fly leaf if I need to write some extra notes. I also have a Hello Kitty one, and these were purchased from Morning Glory. And then I can use, let's see, I probably might use this blue or this pink color, maybe this orange, because there's some of that orange color there. So those are just some options for you guys as well. I love using the Michael's Recollection cards. I will be posting this on a fly leaf as a little note that makes me smile. And that's pretty much it. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will make sure you check back at the end of the week on my blog to see how this all turns out, and then I'll see you next time. Bye bye.